It's very concerning to see Nazi memorabilia being sold for profit.
After an Edmonton antique mall removed Nazi memorabilia from its shelves, some are hoping Calgary stores like this one will do the same. These are some of the items advertised on the store's website.
These are relics of a genocide which saw 6 million Jews and millions of others murdered.
Albertan Abe Silverman and his parents were among those who survived.
I was born in 1942 in a ghetto where the Nazis came in and took everybody out of every other house and shot them on the street and buried them in a mass grave. I mean, the trauma is not something that you can verbalize.
He would also like to see the items removed from shops.
Those things should not be shared, especially not on a commercial level. That's very offensive.
The owner of Shoulder to Shoulder calls himself a historian, preserving the different sides of war, including Nazi Germany.
So if they were part of it, it seems only normal that we should bear reference to that.
But history professor Victoria Buchholz says there is an important distinction.
There is definitely a difference between a war and a war that includes a genocide. And I think that there needs to be a certain appreciation for that.
She says it's important to listen to the victims in this case, who say it's not a matter of erasing history, but putting the items in a place where they can combat hate instead of potentially supporting it.
We know that in many cases, these items are being purchased by those affiliated with neo-Nazi and other hate groups that are looking to fetishize the horrors of the Holocaust.
Mosley maintains he sells to collectors. Buchholz says in general, the purchasers of these items range from those interested in history to hardcore neo-Nazi supporters.
It's a status symbol to have these items, to have SS daggers.
Mosley's response to the organization's concerns were that he's been selling this stuff for 20 years and that the Nazi memorabilia makes up a small part of his products.
There's nothing anti-Semitic in here.
These items lined his shelves Wednesday. Kersner Roberts wants to see Nazi memorabilia put in museums or educational institutions.
We cannot erase history. Those who do not know their history are doomed to repeat it. But this is exactly why we ask that these kind of relics not be hidden away in private collections, but instead are used as an educational resource.
In Calgary, Stephanie Lasuk, City News.